Bungu Bunga. Going, gone. Right now I'm in Manhattan. I'm at 42nd Street. This is Bryant Park. This is where I do cover my videos them. Millions, zillion years from now, this is what Bryant Park gonna be. Right now they have stores in the back. I'm gonna take a look around. Look at look. You see what Bryant Park is like? And look over there. See some there's a white girl right there with a big ass. Look, see her? Excuse my language. I call white women big ass because some of them have a big ass. And this is my camera. And always so look me up left and right, up on top, check out my music. It's always positive, it's always real. And I'm trying to be real as I can. And all the beautiful girl over there, remember I like the top of an apple, the top of apple. Alright, triplet, when you join me, what we do, babe? Look. Alright, so listen, this one is about having angle on your own musical career. Understand? You have to have angle on your own musical career. Don't leave it in somebody else's hand. And I'm gonna kick some real thing to you to let you realize that I am actually telling you the truth. Understand? Now, so everyone in Jamaica, Queens that know me from when in the 90s, a lot of them shocked that I actually like talking like this. A lot of them think I'm cuckoo to like say the things that I say. And I tell them, all of them, that I only have my own mind. So you have to have your own handle on your own career. Understand? That means when you have your handle on your own career, you don't leave it in the next man's hand to get your job done for yourself. And remember, in America, no one is thinking for themselves, it's somebody else thinking for themselves. Thinking for them. The only pirates, they ain't thinking, them rasta do this and singing. They are not doing their own thinking, somebody is thinking for them. And you know what they're doing? They're telling them to do what the other person do. You understand? So this right here, they probably have somebody do it. But anyway, having a angle on your own career is the key to everything. Understand? And I'm gonna break it down to you. There was a time I was left in my musical career, the music and action to a next man to let it happen. You understand that? So what happened now? I noticed that we get contracts. When I say contract, the people want to like sign one of us for a song. Some of my partners, they also features on rap album. And some of them do a lot of combination with other artists because we was in the mix of certain things. So we meet someone on top in the rap game. That person was hot at that time. I'm not calling no name. So the person set up a meeting, right? We were so busy doing our own thing, and we make a mistake by giving one of our friend that would claim that we want him to manage what we're doing, and we were doing everything for ourselves. And every day I'm like, why we didn't just take the blame for our own self and let they call us? You understand? So we left it into another man's hand. So what happened? That man that we want to go give us a break, beep him, and because that one he beep having some problem, he didn't connect back to him. And when we pick up the phone now and call him back, they say we are not ready. You understand? And when we decide to take over it, they say we are not ready. Because what happened now was we're dealing with someone who do not have no time for game. You understand? Someone who, if you set a date, you have to show up on the date. If you do not show up on that date, your handling is off, all these off, because that to show like you're a joker. You're not really serious about doing music. You're not really serious about getting through the lever or breaking free or rising from the ashes and smoke. Understand? So these are some of the things that happen to many of us, where we left in our career into somebody else's hand. If you try to rise from the ashes and smoke, if you get the connection as an artist, this is the person who they like, follow through with it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Follow through with it. So that means if you're in a group, right? And in that group, a person come to you and say, yo, I like the way you sing. But he telling you, you know what, man, I don't like the rest of your people. Yo, you supposed to get back to your people and tell your people, so listen, man, this is the break. All the good sound that you got, yo, give me them and let me sing them. If I go through the gate, yo, I'm going to come back for you and I'm going to bring in everybody in. But first, let me get the hype first. Let me get the spotlight and y'all just be patient and stick with me. Understand? Only few artists and few people will take that level. Understand? This is how you're going to get handling. Because when you cut them off now, that's not no good. Understand? You gotta tell that man, all right, since when you do not like the rest of my people, then, but my people are starving and we come from the poor zone. So if I rise, my people then gonna be all right. So what we gonna do? We gonna do work with you, but my team gonna still be my team, and I'm gonna sign a deal with you. And then after when I put on my album, I want to start my own label and bring in my own people. You can't just cut off your own people like that. This is some of the ways you have to have anger. Like you got to make sure that you talk to them, that they understand that. You understand? Because I used to have a manager before, and he have handling on all things. He have handling on the way we sing. He have handling on the people we greet. He proved himself. He proved himself in a certain level where he have us perform with big artists, and he have us meet other artists. He talked to the distribution. He have handling on all things. But he was getting tackled. But at the same time, he said, "Yo, this is what it is. It's a tackle. It's not something where you said, well, you're gonna do it and you don't do it. You have to have anger, serious anger. When I say anger, we're not talking about play anger. Anything playing gotta get cut off. Especially you come from a place where your mother don't have shit, your father don't have shit. You're from the project, the ghetto, and then the opportunity knocks. All games stop when the opportunity knocks. You're supposed to be a leader for yourself and your team. Even if you're the one leading and you notice they do not like you as a leader, they're like one of your team members. Yo, dumb it down. You understand? I try to be like a road manager. Cause if somebody comes step to y'all need to like reconstruct the whole thing that you got. You know, so this is another angle. For example, let's say you form a group, a rap group, a dancehall group, a hip hop group, a band group, and suddenly somebody like one of y'all, but the person that you think they would have liked, they do not like them. They like the one that you have no interest in, or somebody interested in that they think his vocals or his voice have some type of changes. You understand? Because sometimes you have faith in someone in your team think he's the best, but people from the old side who want to invest in him will say, nah, he's not really the best on that. You understand? So he comes to you got to reconstruct, you got to go back into your zone and be like, yo, you the leader of the band, but listen to me, my man. Yo, they don't like you, they're like him. We all have to work together and put away the jealousy and on all that other greed shit. I'm like, him go through the gate. And after when he go through the gate, then y'all comes in one-on-one and prove yourself. I see this happening in many rap games. I see that happen with Eminem. I see that happening with Jay-Z. I see that happening with Cash Money. Remember when Cash Money there came out? I don't like calling up name, but there's a company name. You notice what happened? The other one comes out, and the other one comes out. When you say G Unit, you see the same thing. Only few of them have the professional and on the businessman and the hustle skills to let everybody on the team like rise up and sell. Because you can show that. You can show that. It show that you have handling. Because I watch paying attention to a lot of handling. Even Rockefeller records. I watch the way they have handling on their artists. I watch Def Jam records, how you have handling on their records. And I watch how when a reggae artist comes, how the company like have handle on them. Understand how who they bring to the front line, who to sing, and as ton of other things I pay attention. You understand? And where this knowledge come from is from like me DJing records back then. My uncle used to have a sound system named John Wayne International. You understand? Rest in peace when that day comes. You understand? And my uncle lived like always in my mind because I learned a lot of things in my growing up around with music and all that. Understand? From the club scene. You know, I hear almost from my uncle also, he's handling on the sound system. But when it comes to career, you have to have handling on it. This is no game. And if you're in a team, man, handling have to be militant. No game, man, don't play it around. Understand? And in my videos, remember, it's only my experience on things. It's all what it is. And I'm planning to do like a third chapter. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And I hope you're listening to it and observe it and go search up if I'm lying to you. And soon I'm gonna release some of my videos from the past. Some people say they stopped my records. Well, I'm gonna really release like some videotapes of me singing. And because back then when I was doing it, it was using videotapes and cassette. We didn't have DVDs and online. So I'm like an OG. So this is why I'm able to tell you all these things. You got to have angle. Because if you do not have angle, brother, you're going to lose out on your future. You're going to lose out on your career. And when you have anger, you gotta calm yourself down. Because sometimes your team member them they're gonna do things wrong, and you're gonna piss you off. And whoever you rise with, you stay with them. Understand? Because a lot of groups rise and then they split up. But if you're really serious about doing it for business, or you come from a poverty, you gotta hold the team together. Don't let the fame and the hype change you, man. Because I know this after a while, the artists they lose their angling and they start seeing in the media and a bunch of I don't like and do not like. They make the money and the fame change them, or people poison their mind. You have to stay together. This is what keep the business flowing, and this is what keep it rolling. And if you're strong enough, wherever you come from, you keep taking from your community and build up your community. Anybody hot in there, you'll take them up. That's what I'm angling. You're from Queens, or you hear somebody hot in Queens, you'll take them up. Always take from Queens, because that's where you come from. From Brooklyn, take from Brooklyn, and just keep the angling, because every generation comes a different set of people. So you want a company to strive more, you'll pick up one from where you come from. Pick up one where you come from the suburb, pick up one from the suburb. Just keep pushing. Band member, mess up, replace a member and keep the company flowing. Understand that? Alright, so on top, on the left side, do it. Have angle on your career. If you not have angle, you will lose. And we are say, boom, banga. Understand? And we are say, going, God. And I'm telling you to Yahoo, Stayfya Entertainment. You got the Google and Bing, and big up to all the social engine around the world. And everybody that's showing love, and everybody who blogging me, dumb you down.